Hello and welcome to Management 1201, Planning for Success, Full Online. I am Karen Hickenbotham, adjunct professor for this course in the College of Business at the University of Arkansas, Fort Smith. So I'm going to go ahead and present the full online class that this will be the first semester I'll be teaching this. Here on the home page we have the course objectives to explain to the student what exactly they will be able to do and or understand at the end of the course. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. And here we have an instructor welcome and a course orientation that's going to give the expectations and the structure of the course, a quick video for the syllabus that highlights the main points of the course, the actual course syllabus here, which is listed, and they all pop out in a separate tab. That way don't accidentally X out of a browser. And it has all of the requirements of the course, listing the student learning outcomes, course description, objectives, the materials required, and how the grades are laid out, total points in the course, how class assignments are expected to be turned in, what happens if an assignment is late, their attendance policy, which is of course participating weekly in their discussions, and give some extra information on academic early alert, class participation, study guidelines, and of course any academic dishonesty or ADA accommodations. The course schedule, which also pops out into a separate tab, is laid out in calendar form, which is easy for students to identify with when syncing this up to their planners. And in red, it simply gives the due dates and list the assignments week to week. This is not a self-paced course, so each module will open up in the respective week. It also lists whom to contact and if they have any trouble as far as IT goes, system requirements for Blackboard Learn 9.1, resolving any web browser and computer problems, and some tips for success for students taking a full online course. Again, here in the main content, I have additionally a quick link to the course syllabus and the course schedule for easy accessibility for the students. And we'll go ahead and move into course content. Here we have a syllabus quiz that they are mandated to take, and they must pass with 100%. Normally in the in-class, I have them only have a single attempt and then we go over it, but with an online class, I have very little time to make sure that the student understands all the requirements of the course. So of course they have to pass with 100%, being able to have unlimited attempts. Once they do pass with 100%, then the course will open to the first module, which brings us to week 1 with learning styles, and we have the objective listed here, as well as the course of the module objective and then the individual learning objectives that they're going to obtain. So in the learning styles, we have an assessment of a VART questionnaire that determines their primary learning style, help sheets that they can refer back to when completing their learning styles assignment. So as we click in here and take a peek, we've got the due date listed, the points possible, and of course a rubric attached with detailed instructions and how to submit. All files will be uploaded in PDF. The reasoning for that is I have run into trouble in the past with students having older versions of Microsoft Word, and Blackboard at times has liked to scramble those files being uploaded, and I've just had much better success with PDF. Okay, so moving back into course content, we'll move on to week 2 here with effective study strategies and time management. This is kind of a lengthy lesson, so I do give them a little bit extra time as far as the due dates are. I do have some MP4 videos here that I did upload, and apparently it's not compatible with the course site, but it does upload properly into Blackboard. So we have an effective study strategies video that I've created on a PowerPoint, as well as a copy of the effective study strategies PowerPoint slides. That way students don't have to go back and watch the video multiple times. They can simply refer back here to the slides. We have a YouTube video on note-taking strategies that outlines the different methods of note-taking, which will help them do their note-taking assignment. Again, we have everything listed here, due date and points possible. And then for the rest of the module, we have time management, where I have a quick rock, pebbles, and sand story that demonstrates the effective use of one's time. Again, another MP4 that I've made, an assignment tutorial, screenshotting exactly how I want them to complete the assignment, which is listed here, and it's in an Excel chart, and they will have to chart out their time and identify any problems that might hinder their success in their classes. In week 3, we have campus resources, which is a very simple assignment to complete that helps them navigate the university website that can answer any questions they might have. Week 4 with goal setting in careers and business. Again, this is another lengthy lesson, so I give them a little bit more time. We have a funny, short, achieve more by setting SMART goals video. I have made a handout which details exactly what a SMART goal is and an example for the students to refer back to again while they're doing their assignment. The assignment attached to this is part 1 of 2. The student success contract will have them write out their own academic SMART goals, as you can see here. And what that will do is at the end of the assignment, eventually the student will have signed it, the professor, and the peer mentor. We have peer mentors in these classes to help co-facilitate some of the content because students tend to learn better from other students because they're more relatable. So the peer mentor will be required to meet with every single student in the class, and under course tools and course sites I was not able to use the Collaborate tool, but here at our university we do have the Collaborate tool, which is a Blackboard course tool that's basically Skype, and that's how they will meet one-on-one, face-to-face in order to complete this next assignment. Finally, something quick, it's just steps to a successful career plan that our Career Services Office has put together for us. And the assignment is basically to outline the next 4 years and determine what they're going to accomplish as far as meeting with career services, writing a resume, doing mock interviews, things of that nature. We move on to ethics and cheating. This is a very important topic in college, and it needs to be covered, and it needs to be covered early. So this is an academic integrity video that I found from another university through their Academic Success Center that I think is very helpful in outlining the do's and don'ts and some of even the gray areas. We rewrote the College of Business Code of Ethics a couple years ago, and so just for these students to become familiar with what is expected of them as well as what is expected of us as faculty, staff, and instructors. So what they have to do is read the Code of Ethics, and then there is a quick discussion worth 5 points on Ethics and Code of Conduct, which they will just pick a value listed and provide one or more examples of how they have applied this in their life and basically demonstrate an understanding of what a Code of Ethics is. Then finally, here's an assessment here of ethical behavior in college, and what I've done is write out 5 case scenarios that I have actually seen during my time here at this university to maybe help clear up some of the gray area that we have in academic dishonesty and make them aware that these are actual case studies. So this will be an assessment they will take. And finally, we'll leave that page. Finally, we come down to advising and 4-year plan. This is going to take about 2 weeks to complete, but here we've got materials to review before starting. So I have explicit instructions of what they need to review, such as the advising guide, the course catalog. There's a PowerPoint here, my advising lecture that again is put into video, but since it doesn't upload in the proper format, I just went ahead and put the PowerPoint in here for the course sake, and the general education core classes. So these are all the materials they're going to need to go back and review. Excuse me, I clicked on the wrong link, that they're going to have to review before they can even start the assignment. So the degree plans are listed because, again, these are just simple web links that I have put in from the UAFS website that will aid them in their assignment. And there's 3 assignments attached to this lesson, which is how to properly run a degree evaluation in Banner self-service, and how to pick out their general education choices that are required by the state of Arkansas, and then fill out a 4-year plan and a fall schedule to help them understand what they'll be taking each semester, and identify any issues, or if they're even going to graduate early, or if they want a double major. So it's a uh, very effective assignment that students really like to hang on to. So that, of course, is the conclusion to my presentation for my first full online class, and it's been a pleasure to develop this, and I have learned a lot about instructional design, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.